I never thought a simple text message could unravel my entire reality, but that's exactly what happened on a quiet Tuesday afternoon. It started with a buzz from my phone, a notification from a number I knew all too well my own. My brow furrowed in confusion. Maybe a glitch, a weird scam. Then I read the words, and a chill snaked down my spine. Remember the first time you saw the Perseid meteor shower from the roof of the old observatory? Don't forget the promise you made to yourself that night. No one knew about that. It was a memory I had buried deep, a secret whispered to the stars when I was 16, a promise to always chase the sense of wonder I felt in that moment. It was a detail so personal, so forgotten, that seeing it spelled out on my screen felt like a ghost had reached out from my own past. I tried calling the number, but it went straight to a dead, silent line. My heart hammered against my ribs as I stared at the message, a single, impossible question echoing in my mind. How? The impossible started to feel plausible over the next few days. More texts arrived, each one a small, innocuous prediction that eerily came true. The coffee shop on Elm will be out of oat milk. Go to the one on Pine. I ignored it, went to Elm, and sure enough, the barista apologized profusely. The next message warned, your 3 p.m. meeting will be canceled last minute. At 2:58, an email popped up in my inbox, meeting rescheduled. It was uncanny, a cascade of trivial prophecies that chipped away at my skepticism. A theory, wild and illogical, began to form in my mind. 3 years ago, I'd been in a car accident. I'd lost a few weeks of memory leading up to it, a blank space my doctors said might never fill. These messages, with their intimate knowledge of my past and uncanny predictions of my future, felt like they were coming from the person I was before, that void of version of myself trying to communicate across a chasm of lost time. Just as I was starting to accept this strange new reality, a message arrived that made my blood run cold. It was longer, more urgent than the others. Do not sign the lease for the new apartment on Friday. I know you think it's the right move. A fresh start. It isn't. It's a mistake that will set you on a path you'll regret for years. Trust me, my stomach twisted into knots. I was just 2 days away from signing that lease, a decision I'd agonized over for weeks. The apartment was perfect. It was my dream spot, the cornerstone of the new life I was trying to build. Logic screamed at me to ignore the text. It was insane to let an anonymous message, even one from a supposed past self, dictate such a massive life choice. Yet, the memory of the meteor shower, the oat milk, the canceled meeting, they all whispered a different counsel. A part of me, a deep, intuitive part, felt the weight of the warning, the desperate plea from a self who claimed to know better. Standing outside the real estate office, pen in hand, I made my choice. I took a deep breath, pictured the stars from that long ago night, and walked away. I sent the agent a polite text, backing out of the deal. The relief that washed over me was immediate and overwhelming, a feeling of rightness that defied all logic. I didn't know what disaster I had averted, and maybe I never would. A few hours later, my phone buzzed one last time. It was a final message from my own number. Thank you for trusting me. Be brave. Goodbye. And just like that, the connection was severed. The messages stopped. I was left alone again, but not the same. I was left with the profound, unsettling certainty that a part of me I thought was lost had reached across time to save me, leaving me to build a future on the foundation of an impossible choice.